It's like fine. It's just gonna be in my head all day now. Fucking Jonas Brothers.
Levels. No, it's not the Jonas Brothers. It's Nick Jonas.
Right. My bad. Get on my elevator. Just.
I love it.
It's
Look,
fine.
you're smiling.
It's fine. It just. Oh God.
Supernatural.
This is one of those songs that just like won't get out until like I'm gonna be in bed tonight. Like sucks, dude.
What's going on, all you fictitious fraggles? My name is Mason.
And my name is Grayson.
And welcome to the weekly checklist where we discuss 3 relevant topics that we hope tickle your mind.
Yeah.
Oh, did you have something?
No, I think that might be one of your best ones.
All right, thanks.
Fictitious Fraggles?
Fictitious like Fraggle Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is fictitious.
Exactly.
Amazing.
Boing. Today, the New York Knickerbockers play the Los Angeles Lakers, and it's a big one. Thoughts?
What? The Knickerbockers are playing who?
The Los Angeles Lakers.
Oh, the Lakers. Okay.
LeBron James. There you go. Look at you.
I mean, people know. I don't live under a rock. I know that.
No, but I didn't know that you knew which team he was on currently.
The Lakers? Yeah. Wait a minute. Stop everything.
What?
This is our final episode in this apartment.
Oh. Okay.
I mean,
This is, yeah.
it should be marked. It
For
should
sure.
be said.
That's true.
Notated.
All of this behind and in the forefront, it's all going to be different next time.
Last time you see it.
Yeah. Well, next week it will be in the new spot. It will not be like all that it's supposed to be by,
No.
But
The first couple are going to look kind of weird probably in the new spot. We're going to make it try to work as best we can, but it's going to be a different kind of thing until we get the studio fully set up and good to go.
We'll still have Spike, and we'll still have Liony the Tiger, and we'll still have Big Boy.
The big boy.
Yeah. But it'll be different. It'll be different. Okay, so let's jump into the blown scale.
Blown.
Everything
scale.
is fair game on the blown scale. We rate if something is overblown, underblown, or right properly blown. Boing.
Boing. Mason,
Yes.
according to the blown scale,
Okay.
eggplant.
Underblown for multiple reasons.
Oh, wow.
Eggplant actually has a nice dynamic mouthfeel that you can do a lot with. Eggplant parm is fantastic.
Eggplant
if you get
parmesan
a
is
good
amazing.
Eggplant parm, it's great.
Yeah.
On the flippy, you hit people with the eggplant emoji, it's probably like the best one there is.
Wow, that's true. I forgot about the eggplant outside of the actual food.
Yeah, it's the most sexualized emoji of them all.
Sometimes it comes with the 3 drops, the spurt
what does that
of
mean?
Juice. You know?
Why?
Wait, what are you talking about? Bro, you're bringing up the fact that it's sexual. Then I add another sexual thing, and you're like, "What are you talking about, sir? What are you making it sexual?"
Yeah.
My dad is like obsessed with eggplant parmesan. Every time we go to like a Italian spot or something, he's always like, "They got an eggplant parmesan, maybe? How is it? How is it?"
Or if it's like not even on the menu, he's still asking about it.
Yeah. He's like,
actually
"You have specials today or something? Is there an eggplant parmesan, maybe?"
we went to an Italian place with Mary Grace's parents right before COVID happened, and her mom was like, just asked out of the blue. She was like, "It's not on the menu, but do you guys happen to have eggplant parm?"
Dude,
They did it off menu.
Parents love eggplant parmesan. It's
Parents
just what it is.
love eggplant parm.
You heard it here first.
Converse.
Ooh, all right. I'll probably say properly, because you're going to argue the fact that of the shoe and the utility in which the shoe is supposed to like be. No, it's not the most comfortable shoe in the world.
Terrible shoes.
It definitely shouldn't be a basketball shoe.
It's not anymore.
It's not anymore, obviously.
Or if they are, they're not they're just like the canvas and like rubber sole.
Right. It's not, we've just come so far from what that is. But I love Converse, man. I love a clean pair of like the all white Converse high tops. Really clean, really nice. Goes with almost anything, man. Like style wise, it is still an excellent fashion staple. But outside of that, I totally get why people don't, want to fuck with it when it comes to the shoe or the comfortability or the longevity of like, well, I'm going to be on my feet all day. Like, no, I wouldn't wear Converse if you're like going to work or something.
Like,
next up, the name Yoshi for a pet. Bling. 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 Next.
Ripped clothing.
I don't know.
Catch this in screen real quick.
I don't know. I think they're properly blown. I have like 3 pairs of ripped jeans in my owning ship. That's not the right word. It just depends on the weather, man. Like I can wear jeans in summer like this, and it still feels like cool, and I get some ventilation, and it's nice, and it kind of matches with my aesthetic. If I'm looking to, it just depends on what I'm like going for that day. If I'm wanting to wear something like this, it's a little bit more like grungy and understated, then I'm probably gonna rock the ripped jeans with it.
I'm not hating on your ripped jeans right now, but I'm going to say overblown. I'm not going to go in on quite as in on the Converse, but there's some like ripped clothing has gotten out of hand.
Oh, there's some that's like really ridiculous.
That's what I mean.
Sure,
it's too much.
Yeah,
like there's some short like pants that are ripped from here down to here. It's like seam to seam, and it's like, what are we doing here?
Well, that's just like a piece of fabric. No, it's also definitely not your thing either. I would never see you in a pair of ripped jeans. It's just not your style.
If you do, it's because I've ripped them and they're naturally worn that way. If you find like a knee hole.
So cool, dude. Exactly. God, you're so cool.
I know,
man.
I'm doing it myself.
If you did, it's because it happened naturally, man.
Exactly.
Actually, I also have a huge one in the crotch here that I can't zoom in on. But
see, exactly. That's fine. I like that.
I've had these for way too long. Yeah, but I have a. It's a gigantic.
It works for you. I'm not shitting on ripped jeans.
If I lean forward, my dick will flop out, though.
That's what we got. We're gonna do a little wank of the week.
Wank of the week. All right. Well, Wank of the week is a fun little segment where we talk about someone who has done something stupid or idiotic. In our case, something we refer to as a wank. This week, we're talking about someone who's just kind of repeatedly done things that are sort of like lived under the umbrella of idiotic, but is also a billionaire and a fucking magnet of business. And that is the one, the only Elon Musk. Recently, Elon Musk just hosted SNL, where he came out and did a bunch of self-effacing humor that was sort of weird and awkward painful to watch.
Elon Musk is just like, he came on there and he revealed that he had Asperger's and that it was the first person to, which was like, okay, that's cool. And we're obviously not making fun of him or calling him a wank for that. Like, good for you. That's like a cool thing. But also like,
well, it doesn't excuse all the other like dumb
all
shit.
The other shit that he's done. Like downplaying coronavirus, supporting Kanye West and fucking his presidential run.
He's set up terrible work conditions for the people that work for him at Tesla.
Tesla factory workers reveal pain, injury, and stress. Everything feels like the future here, but us.
Isn't even like an inventor. He's an investor.
Yeah,
he gets in with
he's obviously
people.
A smart guy, and he knows how to remain relevant, and doing stuff like this obviously keeps him in the spotlight, which just ups his whatever project he's working on.
Yeah, and we're not saying that. I think he's a smart dude. I just
think he's an egomaniacal douchebag guy.
Right. I had to do a deep dive of like some of the stuff that he first got his start with and everything, and he's never like the full like founder. He's always like the co-founder of something.
Or he buys the company.
That's what I mean. Like he did that with PayPal. He was the co-founder of PayPal, and then they sold it to eBay for like $1.5 billion.
Yeah.
And then it was just like, okay, well, now he's good. Like, so then he wants to do SpaceX, but he's also like, he's like the CEO, but he's also, there's just so many other people that, I don't know, he just I feel like he gets way more of the spotlight of him being like some like genius or something,
Well,
when
Tesla
really
and all that stuff too, but
Tesla, but really he just knows where to invest the money that he has,
Sure.
and then
He's a
just
good
sort of
investor.
buys it and then
Yeah.
becomes part of it.
He's like Warren Buffett.
Exactly. He's very, very much like Warren Buffett.
Yeah.
Of course, he's also like this personality, so he's got this platform as well. And again, with that responsibility, if you're just gonna tweet out shit like coronavirus isn't real from someone who you think would believe that science is like it's a very real thing. He wants us to go to Mars and shit.
Yeah,
but we can't believe in a global pandemic.
Just like, come on, dude. Be a little bit more socially aware of how much influence you have, because then he goes on fucking SNL and he goes on Weekend Update, and like, just because he calls something like half jokingly talking about how Dogecoin was like just one of his like side projects, it plummets because he says some dumb shit like that.
Well,
It's
he
coming
was into
back
the
up.
self-effacing humor or whatever.
Yeah,
They were just
sure.
like, what is it though?
But
Like,
also-
what is Dogecoin? And he like
Yeah.
never answered it. And it's like,
But
that's
like,
not
just saying that literally plummeted the stock of that of the cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh fuck, man, come on! Like, people invested money into this. I saw a thing that his wife said that like he was the alpha in their relationship in their first dance, and she was like, okay.
Well, what does that mean?
Like, he was like, it was essentially
like-
saying that you have to be submissive, kind of thing.
In their first,
In their first dance when they got married, the first dance
what he said that to
to
her?
her, yes.
That's very Bezos vibes, you know.
Well, yeah, exactly.
SNL kind of painting it in a way that made it seem like, no, he's really actually a nice guy. He was very self-effacing about himself and about Dogecoin and how ridiculous it sounds, and that he has Asperger's. And his mom came on and they made a joke about Dogecoin. I don't know. They really tried to humanize him, and
I thought it was a stunt, man.
yeah, I just don't vibe with that, man. I don't vibe with the fact that he comes on and they try to do that, and because it's just going to get more views. I mean, we're all sitting here talking about it and watching it, but that just sucks. Like, you just propagate something that is like just shitty, and when you look it up, you see that he's actually super shitty. So
Yeah. If you dive in at all, you see how he treats his employees. That he fucking like people go work for them just for a couple years so that they can have that on their resume, and they're like, fuck working for this dude.
I can't.
He's an
I gotta get
asshole.
out. Yeah, he's a wank.
He's a wanker.
He's definitely wankish, if anything. So
We can check that off.
Shush.
Swing. Lastly, we're gonna do a little pop goes the culture. It's time to bend to the bean world of culture. We're talking about Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul /
adjusted.
Jake Paul, and their fight that is scheduled for June 6th at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. They did a promo at Hard Rock Stadium just probably a few days ago at this point, where things went sideways when Jake Paul and Logan Paul. Now, just to be clear,
I got your head.
just to be clear, Logan Paul is the one fighting him, oldest brother. Younger brother Jake Paul and Floyd Mayweather got in each other's faces at one point, and they wanted to get a fight on the books too. And then Jake Paul, being the younger brother that he is, snatched the hat off of Floyd Mayweather and started this big fucking
Got your hat.
controversy, and goes, got your hat.
Got your hat.
This is all just expert promo. They're just all really good at promo. They've always been good at promo.
Everybody-
From Floyd Mayweather.
everybody gets paid, man.
Dude, they all eat.
Everybody's eating on the clout train, bro. And then what does he do? Literally that same day, he goes and gets a tattoo
says,
that says "Gotcha hat"
that.
on his fucking leg.
Yeah,
While he's sitting there like eating a burrito or some shit.
they're ding dongs, they're douchebags for sure. But we'll say, because we talked about them before, about the Paul brothers. There's a level of respect I have for how they've risen and how they remain relevant. It's impressive.
There's a level of
is it
respect for the level of commitment.
Oh, dude, they're personas that they're playing. Like, behind closed doors, I don't know what they're like. Nobody does unless you're in their corner, you know?
Right.
Boxing joke. I think they're brilliant in how they get clout for their everything they do. For everything they do.
Yeah.
And Floyd Mayweather does the same shit. He just comes out of retirement, 5 years after fighting.
Mayweather's a fucking pro at that too.
Oh God,
Hyping shit up.
He's one of the kings. I think he's a flaming piece of hot garbage.
Yeah, for sure.
where the other two are just kind of ding-dongs.
You know, there is just such this persona. And like Logan Paul being the one that's actually doing the fight is sort of like doing this thing on social media now where he's like more mature and he's a little bit more like put together. And like Jake's the problem child who is like going crazy.
That's his fight name.
Right. Yeah. He's the problem child. And he like, they got this whole thing where he's always just like fucking around. And it's that dichotomy that we want to watch. It's like, oh, the one that's like put together, but they still have this brotherly bond, you know? And it's like, it's all just part of this.
It's very well thought out.
Man.
I'll give them that.
It is. And I have to respect the level of commitment. These dudes are playing with fucking fire. These guys are like, Jake Paul is literally does not give a fuck.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's just insane. Like the ball's on him.
Yeah.
On top of the fact that like, I mean, he's already won a fucking.
They have professional wins in their
career. Dude, and they're huge. Like they committed to this shit. They're jacked. Both of them.
Oh, they're not just jacked. They're decent fighters.
Yeah, and they're good fighters. And it's been proven already.
So
Mason said the other day that he would literally shit his pants if Logan Paul knocks out Mayweather.
It won't happen, but
like
chance. The thing is, he's never fought anyone the size of Logan Paul, and Logan Paul's only been doing this for probably a few years. But if he catches him with one
good fucking
swift fucking jab or one power fucking uppercut, his ass is knocked out because he's fucking 6'4", and Floyd Mayweather is like 5'9", $150 soaking wet. Logan Paul weighs like 210.
Yeah.
If he hits him hard,
gigantic.
He's going to get fucking knocked out.
He just is. If he gets in there.
That's the thing, though. He won't get in there because it's Floyd Mayweather and he knows how to fight defensively. Very interesting. And you bet your ass I'll tune in on fucking June 6th.
And that's what it is. That's what this is all about, right? We're going to watch.
We all want to watch. We all want to watch either Logan Paul get his ass kicked or just the very, very 1 in a million chance that Logan Paul clips him and he fucking...
It's going to be insane either way.
Anyways, we can check that off. Tune in June 6th.
Swing. I tried to do like a boxing thing on that one.
Oh. Swing. And now we're on to Back Talk. We get personal with our listeners and answer your questions, your comments, and your general...
Kerfuffle.
Fuffle.
So we actually just asked everybody online, harking back to our Wank of the Week segment today, is Elon Musk an asshat? Our friend Ashley said all billionaires are asshats.
There you go.
Correct. Our homie Sweet Pea said, yes, look at that picture you guys put up. What a wanker. One of my best friends, another one of our listeners, Nick, said, no, he's just a nerd genius trying to be hip and cool.
God, isn't that the truth?
You know? Aren't we all just trying to be hip and cool, though?
We all have little Elon Musk in us.
We all have got a little Musk in us.
Little musky dungeon. Boing.
I don't like that. Well, thanks for writing in, everybody.
Yes. Continue the interaction with us, please.
Hope you've enjoyed what you've listened to today. We really have fallen in love with doing this podcast every week, and it means so much that you're all tuning in and downloading the episodes. We welcome any and all feedback to improve this product for you guys week to week. If you have a second, please visit our website, graysonandmason.com, to subscribe for all the latest content and follow us on all social media platforms at Grayson and Mason. And don't forget, everything in the universe is either a potato or not a potato.
Oh.
That fucked me up. Bye now. Boing.